across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. On the Rams sideline, a look at their head coach. His team making the long flight always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His guys, on the other hand, couldn't pull one out last week in the opener, so they're looking for their first win at home here in Week 2. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win. The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, that's scoutable. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. That one good for 26 yards.
26 more yards.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Let's go. They'll run with Robinson. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready, set. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Back to 60. Let's go now. Let's riding. Let go.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one, from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good?
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Craig.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams 1st down. That is caught outside on the RPO. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another.
It is a gain of 23 yards, And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here we go. Start.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was,
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Short throw taken in by Goddard. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Come on.
Handoff left. Here comes Scalabry. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. All even, 3 apiece, the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now faking the give. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. That one good for 29.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Let's go. Nice.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Back to throw. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is up and through. The Giants take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first if you can win here and then head home 2-0, man, this season takes on a very different tone.
Oh, there's no question. And, Mike, am I crazy, though? I could make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
70. Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 34.
Ready?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Ready?
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. This one caught the floor. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard?
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd TD catch. To the season. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4.
Let's go.
On the give, Scatterboot. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hop 70, hop.
To the air now on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
By the Rams. They'll take over first and 10.
And these are throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
Jack Panther.
Now a give to Scatterboot, running right. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second down, they need 7. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Giants.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
27-yard line.
To the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hands. You see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. That's Goddard in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goddard, touchdown, New York. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. Find themselves trailing. 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10.
Here we go. Check. Crack all 80. Steady.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
On the ready.
Second and inches.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
79 Broncos.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That one into the hands of more downfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, L.A.
A 51-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Kenny Ryan. Let's go.
Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
18-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here now, third and 5. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
9-yard line.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Let's go now. Bronco.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future. Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and get fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They'll send their tight end left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He'll look to throw. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Throwing now from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite right here.
A good physical rush, motoring forward for 9.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the 1st half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, right back to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Rams first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
65.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8.
Ready,
Brings up
set.
3rd and 2.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2.
Get it.
Back to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Nice.
Up the middle with Scatterbury. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Scatterbury. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Now, faking the give. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
It's 3rd down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they pick it up. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, craft all 80. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Okay,
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Let's go. Liking 18.
They'll run it with Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 33-yard line.
Here we go. Check.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready?
Now Robinson. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
The catch made by McCool. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Kobe Turner, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That's to Mooney, complete right side.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's third down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
No!
They'll go. It's Scalaboo. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Press on, lady.
He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Moore. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. It's 3rd and 4.
Lions.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.